Everyone. In the last presentation, we have started the topic called string formatting. In that session, we have discussed how to use the modulo operator, that means percentage symbol, to format a string. And we explained that percentage symbol or the modulo operator is one of the oldest techniques. So nobody is using that concept nowadays. So that is the disadvantage of using percentage symbol. After that, we have used dot format function, or we can say string dot format function to format the string. We have completed the theoretical concept as well as some examples with the syntax. In today's session, we are going to talk about the latest one, which is used for the string formatting, that is F strings. We are going to discuss in today's session called F string. What do you mean by the F string? The syntax of F string is given as you take F, you can use single quotes or double quotes. Why? Because a string can be enclosed either in single quotes or double quotes. You can use anything, single quotes or double quotes. So within the double quotes or single quotes, we are going to give a predefined string. After giving the predefined string, you can enclose any type of object. This is the syntax of F string. Or as I said, you can also use single quotes. This is the predefined string, and here you can write the object like this. This is the syntax of F string. What do you mean by F? F stands for format. Now, how to use this F string or format string to format a string? We know that when we open Python, ideally we will get this primary prompt. At this primary prompt, assume that here I'm giving that f name. In the last session, we have given some examples, right? F name is equals to, here I'm using some string, okay, Pulluri. And next, another thing, another variable I'm giving is last name. Last name is equals to, just I'm giving my name, Srinivas Rao, here I'm writing. So here f name is Pulluri and the last name is Srinivas Rao. Now, if you want to here, what you do is at this prompt, just you write f. You can write single quotes here. In single quotes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write like this. My first name, here I'm writing like this. My first name is, after mentioning this predefined string, just within this curly braces, you mention the variable I have given is f name, right? After that, you close single quotes. That's all. When you press enter, the output here you are going to get is my first name. My first name is Pulluri. This is the way you are going to get. Or you can say F. Here you can include my first name. First name is F name and last name. Last name is, again you have to mention braces. Within the braces you have to mention L name. Single quotes. Close. So in this case, what you are going to get the output here is my first name is Pulluri and my last name is Srinivas Rao. Like that, it is going to display the result. This is the way of using F string. We will discuss more examples. Just now, we have completed the theoretical concept of F string with their syntax, and also we have seen one example for that. So with this, we have completed total theoretical concept with the syntax and some examples. For first one, modulo operator, and second one is dot format function, and the last one is F string. Now we are going to see the practical implementation. Let us see how to implement percentage, next dot format, next F strings. Let us see one by one. Let us take the variable f name. This is first name. To store the first name, I'm taking the f name variable is equals to, in double quotes, I'm using some string. Pulluri is the string. So this is the string object. Okay. Now I'm writing L name, last name. Again, I'm using another string. You can give your own string. Just I'm giving my own string. First name is a string object. Last name is also a string object. After that, I'm using third one, age. It is the an integer object. After that, just I'm using the weight. Assume that the weight here is 76 point some number I'm giving here. Now another variable height I'm taking. This is 4.5. And next I'm giving gender is equals to some string, I'm giving a male. So how many variables I have used? F name means first name, L name, last name, age, weight, height, and gender. These are the different objects. First two are the string objects, and third one is the integer object, and fourth one is float object. Fourth, fifth, both are comes under float objects. And the last one again comes under the string. Now, in the string formatting, as we discussed in the last session, we are trying to insert an external object which is having the different behavior into the predefined string that is that is different in the nature. So that's what I mean to string formatting. Now, first I'm going to discuss about the modulo operator percentage. That means when we talk about the format specifiers in C language, we basically use percentage %d for integer, percentage %s for string, percentage %c is for character, percentage %f for float, percentage %e is also for float, but we are going to print in exponent form. This percentage %c also you can use. So you can use various types of format specifiers like C in Python. That is possible. So let us implement those in this. Here I'm writing first one is my first name. Here I'm writing my first name is just you write percentage %s. Already we discussed here. Just wait. Control C, and here I'm writing this. Control V. My first name is, here I'm going to mention percentage %s. After writing percentage %s, you can use single quotes or double quotes in the string, right? Percentage %s. Now here, no need of writing comma. Just you can give space, or you no need to give the space. After this, again you write percentage. After mentioning the percentage symbol, you have to mention the variable name. Here I'm writing the variable name is f name. Just f name here. So when you say my first name is percentage %s in single quotes, after that percentage %f name, we got the output my first name is Puluri. Similarly, you can give any type of string. Here I'm writing like this. If you mention last name, for example, here you can write last name. Here you can use, instead of using first name, you can also give last name. But it should be enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Just wait. Control C, and here I'm going to press Control F. So here, what is the mistake I have done? Here, there is no single quote here. Okay, that's enough. My name is Srinivas Rao. So like this, you can print a string by using percentage %s format specifier. If you want to print multiple variables, then what you do is just you write my first name. For example, my first name is percentage %s, my percentage %s, and you say, and last name, you can write last name is again percentage %s. You can use multiple variables like this. Single quotes you mention. Now you can give space or you may not give space. Now you mention percentage. Now here what you do is in parentheses you mention first parameter is f name and second parameter is just you say L name. That's all. If you press enter, you will get this. So this is a way of implementing, or we can say using multiple variables in the same string. If you have three parameters, then you have to mention three parameters. Now, similarly, for example, I'm saying that my age is, here, what is the type of age? Integer. Now, here I'm going to use percentage %d in single quotes. Now, again, I'm using percentage. Now, you write age. So, it is giving 47. It is the string, that's why it is printed in single quotes. Okay. Now, for example, I want to print my weight, for example, is, here I'm mentioning percentage %f, single quotes. Again, you mention percentage, and here you mention WT. Okay, now we are getting this. See, when you mention percentage %f after the decimal point, that means dot, we are going to get by default 6 digits. Can you print only 2 digits or 3 digits? Yes, it is possible. How to print the required number of digits of after the decimal point? Like C, you can mention percentage dot 2f. If you say percentage dot 2f, after the decimal point, it is going to print only 2 digits, you say here. 76.57. Now, you know how to print a string. My, just now I said, no, my first name is, for example, I'm writing percentage dot 2s. If I say like this, comma, percentage f name, what you are going to expect? The f name is Pulluri, right? The total string is Pulluri. Out of Pulluri, it is going to take only two characters. Why? Because you mentioned dot 2. You see here. Okay, actually, I have kept a semicolon here. There is no semicolon. Sorry, there is no comma here. Given comma, you see here. You can also mention dot 2 in s in the format specifier percent %s, but don't use dot in the integer format. Percentage d. You can't say percentage dot 2d. It's not valid. It gives the error. You can use dot for the strings as well as for the real values of the float. This is a way of using the format specifiers using percentage symbol. So if you want to use only percentage C, what you can give that. For example, the given character here I'm writing like this. The given character is, here I'm writing percentage C in single quotes, comma. Sorry, there is no comma. After completing single quotes, what you do is you write percentage. After giving the percentage, you have to mention the name of the variable, or directly you can give the string or character itself. See, I have not taken any character variable. So in Python, character variable also comes under the string, but we are going to take only one character. After percentage, just assume that I'm giving the character A. Means I want to print the character A. Now you are getting character A. For example, if I say Control C and Control V, if I say here instead of using percentage %c, you can use percentage %d also. Then it is going to print the ASCII value. You see, sorry, Control C, and here I'm writing like this, Control V. Now, if you write percentage %c here, and here you give the value 65, I want to say like this, percentage %c and 65. 65 is the integer. Now, here you can get capital A. If you want to give ASCII value, then it is giving the character, corresponding character. So in this way, you can use percentage %c, percentage %s, percentage %f. You can also use percentage %e. For example, just you say that my weight is percentage %e. You can use E, single quotes, and you write percentage. You can write weight. See, it is giving the result in the exponents form. You can use any format specifier like in C. Same thing can also be used in Python, but don't use percentage %b. Percentage %b is not there, right? So you can use only percentage %c, percentage %s, percentage %f, percentage, what to say, E you can use. So this is about using the modulo operator. Now we go for dot format function. Now let us discuss the next one, dot format function. So before moving on to dot format function, you should remember that percentage %s, percentage %d, percentage %e, percentage %c, these are the placeholders. Please remember that in format function, the placeholders like percentage %s, percentage %f, those placeholders are replaced by curly braces, empty curly braces. That is the main difference between dot format function and the modulo operator percentage that we are going to see. So before moving on to the format function, so let us see one example here. Just now I said that my first name, just I'm writing my first name is, you said percentage %s in single quotes. After that, I have written percentage. After writing this percentage, I mentioned f name. Okay, you can mention f name. Dot, you can also use some methods here. F name dot, if I use upper, for example, here I'm writing upper. Now the total string will be displayed in upper. You see here. What I mean to say here is you can also apply some methods, some string methods, upper, lower. You can also use the title. For example, for the same string, if I apply another function, Control V, here instead of using upper, you can also use lower. Now you will get the string in lowercase, right? If you want to use another thing that is title, you can also use this method. So the title method, what it is going to do, it is going to display every character of the word in uppercase. If it consists of two words, the first character of the first word is displayed in uppercase, and also the first character of the second word is displayed in the uppercase. You see here. So I have only one word, Pulluri, only first character, that first letter P is printed in uppercase. This, this is how we can apply the string methods for the string objects. For F name, or what do you say, last name also you can apply. Only we can apply for the strings. After completing this, now we are going to talk about dot format function. Now, how to use dot format function? Just now I said that the placeholders are replaced by empty braces. For example, here I'm writing my first name. My first name is, just you say is, empty curly braces, right? And last name, for example, here I'm writing last name is, again I'm using empty curly braces. No need of writing %s, %s. Those are replaced by, those placeholders are replaced by empty braces. After completing empty braces, you enclose with single quotes. After this is comes under entire string dot. So whatever I have written to the left is known as the string dot. Here I'm applying the function called dot format. Dot format. Here, after writing format, so I have mentioned how many empty curly braces? Two empty curly braces, right? First one comes under the first name and second one is the last name. So here you give F name, comma, next you write L name. After dot format, in brackets you have to mention the variables. So now we got this. Okay. Now, for example, as we discussed in theoretical concept, you can also access the variables by using references. What do you mean by references? Control V. For example, I want to print here last name. Here I'm writing last name. Okay, here last, so when you mention the parameters here, F name we are mentioning first and last name we are mentioning second. So the first variable name is assigned with the reference number 0 and second L name is assigned with 1. Default it starts with 0, next automatically second one becomes 1, third one is 2. Now my last name is here with not only empty braces, within the braces you can also mention the reference. Here I'm writing my last name is 1 in curly braces, and here I'm giving my first name. First name is here. I want to print, here it is 0. That means, so what it is going to display is my last name is, and it is going to print the second parameters first. That means L name first, and next the first name is 0. That means, so one reference means L name is printed here. Next 0 reference, that means F name is printed. If you press enter, so my last name is Srinivas Rao and my first name is Pulluri. So by using the references, you can refer to the particular type of variables, right? Not in may not be in the order. So whatever the sequence that you are mentioning in dot format is very, very important. The first index value is 0 and second one is 1 and so on. So this is how we can access the variables using references. Not only references, we can also use format specifiers. For example, in single quotes, assume that here I'm writing my weight, just I'm writing my weight is, just now I have mentioned empty braces, but you can also write something within the empty braces like references, not only references. Here I'm writing like this 0 colon, and here I'm writing F. See here, no need of using percentage F. If you want to mention the float format specifier, just you have to mention only F, that's enough. Now, what is mean by 0? 0 indicates the first variable. Okay. So I'm going to print the first variable in float. So what is that float variable? I'm going to mention that dot format. That first variable here I'm going to use is weight. You see here. Now we have printed 76.567400, means after the decimal point we have again 6 digits. Now can you use the any dot format like dot 2f? Yes, you can use dot 2f also to print the number of required digits after the decimal point. How to use this? Just you copy here. Now before this f, you write dot 2f. That's all. Just you write dot 2f. Now you press enter. Now here you got after the decimal point only 2 digits. You can also use dot 2s. So like we said, no, only first 2 characters are displayed. How, for example, my, assume that I'm writing that my last name is, so here assume that I'm using the first one 0 indicates a variable, only one variable, and here I'm using dot 2s. I'm using dot 2s and single quotes close, and here dot format in brackets. What I'm going to mention is lname. Lname is Srinivas Rao, right? First 2 characters are skipped, I think. Now you see here only first 2 characters are printed. So this how we can also use the format specifiers. See, one important thing is you can use percentage %s, percentage %d, percentage %f, percentage %e. All format specifiers you can use. You can also use one important thing, percentage %b. You can also use percentage %b. For example, my, here I'm writing my age is, here I'm writing 0 is the reference. Here I'm mentioning b. Okay. Now after this, here I'm mentioning dot format. Here I'm using, assume that age. So age is given in 47. That is the first parameter. That's why the reference I'm giving is 0. But 47 is printed in binary. You see here. You can use this binary format specifier also in the format function. Now you can also apply the string methods, like I said, dot upper, dot lower, dot title. How you can use, just what you do is just you write whatever you want. For example, my last name, my first name is, you can use only empty braces, as I said, no? Double quotes, comma, not double quotes. There I have used single quotes, dot format. In bracket, I have f name dot upper. So here you have to write upper. You can write like this. Now it is displaying in the uppercase. So like that, you can use lower, you can use the title. This how we can use dot format function to format a string. Next, we will see how to use the concept of f strings. Now we will see how to use f strings. Just you take f in single quotes. You can write my name. My name is, so in f string, what do you say? Take the predefined string and you write curly braces. Within the curly braces, you have to write the name of the variable. Now here I'm writing my name is, not my name. Assume that my first name is, here I'm writing f name, right? Double quotes, that's all. You see, my first name is Pulluri. Okay. Now if you write, if you want to write last name, you can write here last name. You can give anything, last name. Here you can write L name, right? That's all. You can give this. Okay. Now my age, for example, you can give anything. So my age is, what do you say here? Just you write age, single quotes, right? My age. Okay, I didn't mention, right? My age is age. Just wait. in single quotes. No, I have not used F, right? Sorry. F, my age is just you say age and F string. My age is 47. So this is how we can use F string. See, if you want to use the multiple strings or multiple lines in F string, what you can do? See, for example, here I'm writing F in single quotes. My first name is in curly braces. I'm writing F name. Okay. Now I want to give the second string also. Okay. For that, what you do is here you write single quotes. My first name is, this is the first string. Now you press backspace. Now I'm going for the second line. So three dots indicates I'm going for the secondary prompt, means it is waiting for the input. Now for this, what I'm going to say is F in single quotes, my last name, here write my last name is, so again here you write L name, okay. Sorry, here I have not told this, just I'm copying here, Control V. Here what you do is, here I have not closed the closing brace properly. Okay, now F, another thing is my age is, you can write age, sorry, age, single quotes close. So like this, you can write any number of lines. I want to close with this, just I want to print first name, last name, and age. So for the last line, don't write any backspace, just you press enter. Now we are getting three lines in a three multiple lines in a single line. This how we can write multiple lines in F strings. So this is the first option. Not only this, you can also go for another option. The second option is, what you do is just to write here left parenthesis, remove backspaces. No need of writing backspace. Remove backspace. For the last, you write again right parenthesis. That is also valid. You see here. This is the second option. So not only this, you can also go for third option to print multiple lines. What you do is you do one thing. I'm removing left parenthesis. Here instead of using single quotes, you use three single quotes or three double quotes. Now here, no need of writing this F. You delete this. Okay. You also delete the single quotes. Everything you delete. Everything you can delete. Okay. The thing here is first use three single quotes, last use three single quotes. That's all. But here, the main disadvantage of this three single quotes or three double quotes is it is also printing new line character and tabs. How to overcome this? Just you can write this in the print statement. When you write this in the print statement, it will not give any new line character. So those are printed line by line. So for example, here I'm writing introduction, I'm giving a variable is equals to, here I'm writing this, Control C, here I'm writing Control V. I'm taking one variable and here I'm writing Control V. Okay. Now here, whenever I say print in bracket, introduction, now you see here, all the lines are displayed one by one. So here slash n, instead of writing slash n, it moves the cursor to the next line. This how we can use multiple lines in the strings in F string. Now another important thing is, for example, I have the variable a. You can also use upper, lower. For example, here I'm writing a equals to 10 and b equals to some variables I'm giving 15, right? Now in single quotes, for example, F for F string. So here I want to print result is, I can say result of x plus a plus b. A plus b is how much? 25. Just I'm writing like this now. So result of a plus b is 25. Now I want to print Control C, here I'm writing Control V. The result of A plus B is, here every time it is printing 25. So here what I'm writing is, in curly braces, I'm writing like this. So in this case, what happened? It prints the string result of A plus B is asterisk, but in place of this curly braces, the expression is evaluated. A is added to B and result we are going to get is 25. Right? The result of A plus B is 25. For example, assume that I want to print result of A plus B. I want to print A plus B in curly braces. Then what you do? What you do is just you copy this and here you paste it, Control V. Now here I am writing curly braces here and curly braces here. Now you see here the result of A plus B is A plus B. So here we have 25, there we have 25, but I don't want to print the value here. I want to print A plus B in curly braces. For that, what I require, again you have to enclose the A plus B in curly braces again in another curly brace. So here you write another curly braces like this. Now in this case, you see A plus B is printed in curly braces and you have printed 25 as this. So here it is evaluated to 25. Here A plus B is printed by using outer curly braces. Assume that I want to print 25 in curly braces. What do you have to do? See here, if you want to print 25 in curly braces, A plus B in curly braces, what you have to do is just you say here. Now, if I write only like this, if you add only in this case, what happened is A plus B is printed in curly braces. You see here. Same thing, left side, right side, both are same. But I want to print the result 25 in curly braces. For that, what you need? We need other outer braces. You see here, already we have written this. When you return this, that is displayed in curly braces. Again, I am writing curly braces. In this case, what happened? You move from outer. So first curly braces are printed, right? Within the curly braces, so it is evaluated to 25. Now you see here, the result of A plus B is 25. Right? So if you write only two curly braces within another curly braces, what happened? A plus B is printed in opening braces. I want to print the result. So again we need braces. So this is the way of printing 25 in curly braces. So this is the example for if strings. With this, I'm going to close the session. Thank you for watching.